Whoa. We live, baby. We live.
1 minute until showtime.
We are live. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Oh, okay, here we go. So, yep, it's about to be live. It's to be extra live. Anyway, so nobody's here yet, so it's all good. Ugh, man. Long Wednesday. What's going on? How's everybody? How's everybody doing?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4.
About to get it started.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Blog Talk Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What up, family? It's your boy, MD, and this is the show Made Different. I'm back like I never left. It's Wednesday night, 10 o'clock, so we're here, episode number 16. This is the show that puts a different perspective on memes and dating, right? So this week, I posted a meme up, and it really got me kind of thinking about things. As usual, I post a lot of memes, so I get to thinking about a lot of different situations. So, we're going to go over this meme. This episode 16 is called Dog Chases Cat. Why is it called Dog Chases Cat? Because that's what we do. That's what everybody does. Dog chases cat, and then the cat chases the dog too. Oh, you know it's true. So anyway, so the meme I posted said, you texting him and he ain't responding. I'm texting you and you not responding. She's texting me and I'm not responding. We always want who don't want us. And that's pretty much what the topic is. We always want who doesn't want us. We always want what we can't have. Sure, we know this. But we're always on somebody's hook. And why I call it that, if anybody's ever seen How I Met Your Mother. If you've ever seen How I Met Your Mother, they talked about this on that show, but they call it the hook. When you're on somebody's hook, being on somebody's hook is this same situation here. You texting somebody and they not responding. Somebody texting you, you not responding. Nobody's responding to anybody. Everybody's getting left hanging. With some glimmer of hope. Some glimmer of hope that there might exist some kind of relationship. It's whack. It's whack. There's always a little bit of hope left. You know what I mean? And that's how people do too when they get you on the hook. Now I'm gonna talk about a lot of this from a guy's perspective. I kind of can imagine how it is from a woman's point of view simply because I got female friends. But I can kind of imagine. So you texting him and he's not responding. Everybody is going in this big, huge circle. Why is that? Because people have wanted their cake and to be able to eat it too forever. So you got somebody you like. You really don't want to let this person back here go. You're reaching for this person in front of you. Trying to put all your efforts there. But you still kind of want something to fall back on. Is that security? It's that security. This is what I like to call. I'm calling it the circle of chasing. And it's a huge circle. Huge circle. I'm sure Everybody's chased somebody at some point. Everybody's chased somebody at some point, or everybody's has gotten chased by some point. Oh yeah, what up, E? Oh shit, yeah. Definitely got you on that. Hold on. Oh, okay, cool. What's going on, everybody? So yeah, everybody's been on somebody's hook at some point. Everybody. No one's immune to it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why are we on somebody else's hook? Why are we let somebody else have that much control, have that much power over you? That's all it is. It's all a mental game. But we let ourselves get taken advantage with this circle of chasing. And 9 times out of 10, the person that's actually chasing you is probably better for you than the one you want. I guarantee you they're better for you than the one you want. But why don't we want that? Why can't we reciprocate the same way it's being given to us? I don't know. But you can't put all your focus into the chase. And that's kind of where I'm going to go into these points. Like, when you're on somebody's hook, it's a weird limbo place to be in. You don't want that kind of confusion. Confusion causes anxiety. Confusion causes anxiety. You over here wondering, especially from a guy's point of view, you know, and it's sickening when us males, when we start acting extra beta, because all of a sudden a woman likes us. We start acting extra beta. Extra beta. Wondering where she's at, what she's doing. Why haven't I heard from her today? Oh, gee, you know, why is she treating me this way? Now, she told you, most of the time when you're on somebody's hook, they normally will even tell you up front, oh, I kind of am talking to somebody, blah, blah, so I can't get with you right now. I got a lot going on in my life. I can't talk to you right now. I got a lot going on in different situations. I can't be with you right now. It's all, oh damn. Trying to get China to connect in. Because I want China's perspective on this. Y'all know China. If you've been tuning in and following me for the past couple weeks, she's been on the live too. I'm not sure what's going on. More technical difficulties. Let me see if we can get her in. But I'm trying to tell you. Being on somebody's hook is not fun. It's all a game too, because people will let you waste any amount of time they want you to waste. People will allow you to waste any amount of time they want you to waste. And I'm gonna say, like, especially women, they will waste, especially now with technology the way it is. With technology the way it is, you can get your time wasted and not even realize it. We on quarantine. We ain't got nothing to do. We ain't got nothing but time, and people just wasting it. 'Cause they know they don't like you. But why won't they let you go? Because you offer some benefit that they might possibly need in the future. You offer some benefit that they possibly might need in the future. This is whack. People, when they say people only do what you allow, those hook statements about let's not talk right now, let's not be together right now, those hook statements are things to keep you lingering around just in case they may possibly want something to do with you. Now, mostly on the female side, normally, like, she don't want nothing to do with you. Like, you're not getting anywhere, you're not getting in the panties, you're not getting anywhere. That's like the friend zone. Being in the hook is like being in somebody's friend zone. You know what I'm saying? And you don't Nobody wants to be in the friend zone. The friend zone is a weird and lonely place to be. Nobody wants to be in the friend zone. But why do we allow it to happen to ourselves? Why? Why do we keep driving ourselves crazy with this mentality? Like, yo, we gotta get this particular woman. Oh, I need this particular guy right here. That's what, women will say that too. I need this kind of guy right here. So, why people stay on the hook? I'm trying to get China in. Why people stay on the hook? People stay on other people's hooks in hopes and promises that it'll work out again. Just for the slight chance to possibly be with somebody. You don't even know if that person's gonna fit your personality. You don't know anything about them. All you know is you want this person right here. You're so smitten with attraction that you can't think of nothing else to do. So here you are on somebody's hook, getting treated like trash. More than likely getting treated like trash, being somebody's simp, being somebody's sucker, all because you don't know what you want to do. All because you're not strong enough to walk away from somebody who's clearly giving you zero IOI or indicator of interest. Zero. Sure, you might get some time with them. You might get to hang out some. That's it. What good is that? What good is allowing your time to get wasted? And and again, that's why the meme is a circle of chasing, because we're all guilty of this shit. You know what I mean? I've definitely done it before too. Not intentionally. And you know what I mean? Like it's not even intentional on my part sometimes. Like, speaking for me, and I'm pretty sure speaking to somebody else, is just that your thought just might not be there, There's nothing you can really do about it. I feel like it's dark in here. I could be wrong. Turn the light up some. So, yeah, I feel like we're all here on somebody's hook, and we're all putting other people on the hook. Everybody's got somebody trailing them that they don't want. Everybody got somebody on them that they have no desire or no interest to get with. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever the benefit is, they refuse to let them go. And that's how people end up on the hook. Because people are sneaky as fuck. People are sneaky as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, they will just they will just lead you on, string you along for no reason at all. Especially with the in hopes of or the promises that they never seem to quite fulfill. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to do that one day. Sure, I'd love to see you pretty soon. You make a plan, they can't keep it. You make a plan with them, what do they tell you? I don't know what I'm doing. Next thing you know, they out. At the same time, they wouldn't make a plan with you. They out doing some stupid shit and getting played by the next dude. This is all about the circle. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let them play you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them play you. Obviously, I'm talking more from a guy's angle, but we can't let these ladies play us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all end up in this funny situation. You gotta understand, though, we all in this situation, and it just keeps happening until we learn valuable information about what's going on. That's why it's good to kind of get to the point. I won't say immediately because you feel people out, but you gotta know what you want, and you gotta value yourself. That's the biggest thing. Now I'm gonna say this. Especially for guys chasing a woman who's chasing another dude. If she's chasing another dude, there's a reason why. You know what I'm saying? There's all kinds of reasons why she might be chasing this dude. And before I get into that, let's read this comment. Okay, so Nicole said, It all boils down to your emotional, mental state. That person who's hooking your arm majority of the time is just giving you enough just to get your hopes up. The person enjoys it to some degree as well. They like having a fallback person no matter what. Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. People like to have their fallback, I won't even say glass dick. I'm gonna just say fallback for what a woman really desires. Attention. You're great at giving her attention, the attention she desires. She knows that she can get validation from you. This is blue pill thinking for the man who's accepting this type of behavior. Because you're putting yourself down on a level where they can do whatever they want to do to you. It doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want to you. And it doesn't matter because I just wanna get with her so bad. She's everything, and one day if I could just touch the bottom of her hair, I would, or guys be just really just going in like, man, you know what I mean? And it just goes back to your level of thinking, like, and so like I said, sometimes people are sneaky, and you might not even realize you're on somebody. But that's why you gotta be aware of the signs ahead of time. Now, I can't really tell you about what the ladies go through because obviously, if they're on a man's hook, could be a bunch of reasons why they're on a man's hook. But if they're chasing a dude down that don't really want him, why? Gotta think why. Is it the attention? Or did he knock that thing loose and they attached to the D and now they don't want to go nowhere? Dude is consistently treating them like trash. Consistently treating them like trash. Pretty much 24 hours a day they get treated like trash. And then what happens? They get treated like trash, right? And then they have somebody after them. Somebody's after them that's willing to be the good guy that they're looking for, but they don't want that. Why? Because dude already tore them out the frame. That's why. And I think that's logical. Women can be friend zoned too. You know what? I don't know. I don't think a man can friend zone a woman. Not any men I know. I don't see. Now, a man might not be interested, but I don't know if he would friend zone a woman. Unless he really I don't know. It's hard to say if a man would friend zone a woman or not. I think a man can befriend a woman. I don't know if he can friend zone her, necessarily keep her in the zone. You know what I'm saying? To where, because a man will still fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you're just cool. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that's the friend zone. The friend zone is like, also the friend zone is more like if you're making advances and I'm kind of like teasing you a little bit, but then still not giving it to you. That's the friend zone. A guy not going to tease you like that and then not do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if it, at least for the majority. Now, I'm sure there's always going to be an exception to any rule, but come on now. Ain't no guy doing that. You know what I'm saying? If he does, something ain't right up here. You need to run anyway. Don't let a man tease you, talking about you in some friend zone or something. Like, if he don't give it to you or do it to you, whatever, don't fall for that. Let me see. Hold on. So let's see what Nicole says. Some people like having someone who will reply to text or answer the phone regardless. They don't care who or what they're doing to someone. Yeah, people are mean. You know what I'm saying? People are rude. They're ruthless. You know, especially these days, they've been kind of taught to, rely on the technology, and because now we have all kinds of access to people we didn't have before. Like back in the day, I was just talking to a friend about this. Back in the day, if I were to leave out, I dated a girl in high school. I dated multiple girls in high school at the same time. Okay, so I would tell you, like, one time I'm dating a girl. I leave out to go meet her. Another girl I'm dating calls the house. Mom's is like, yo, he went to run an errand for me. He's busy. You know what I'm saying? Which mom's is definitely the best wingman because she covered for it. But anyway, what I'm saying is like, once the call is there, that's it. There was no texting. There was no, you can't see if I'm online. You can't see none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to wait until I get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just how the technology is now. In the microwave generation, we can get things right there. So now, you text somebody, they don't answer you right away, or if they read it, maybe they planned on responding to you and just forgot. You know what I mean? If it happens too much, then it's probably a problem. But say they read it. Next thing you know, you didn't get a response, so now you're trying to track them down. Shit crazy, right? It's just crazy how, and technology makes everything so, oh my God, it's crazy. Dang, I missed so much. Yeah, but anyway, so the technology, it puts us all in advance. Like, you can reach out to somebody. Now you really know you're getting ghosted because of these things like read and read receipts and all this stuff. You know what I mean? Now you're in full awareness that you're being mistreated. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can message somebody. I've seen, and I'll be seeing all kinds of messages with dudes messaging women, 30, 40 times and not getting a response, and they still messaging. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they reading it, so they like, all right, well, let me try to keep going. You know what I'm saying? On some crazy shit. It's just dumb. That's why I said technology has made it so, like, it's good and bad. Technology made it so if you got somebody, you can kind of know if they treating you like trash or not. How do they respond to you? Do they respond? If you're being left on read constantly and they only message you when they want you, that means they want the attention, and you don't need that. You got to value yourself more than whatever your feelings are for somebody else. Like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Sure, they made you come harder than anybody else before. Sure, I get it. But at the end of the day, is that worth your self-respect? Because they calling you up, treating you like trash, but obviously they hit it good, so you going back, I mean, maybe it is, you know what I mean? Maybe you just like, fuck it. But then you need to own up to it, take it for what it is, just a sexual thing, own up to it, and then keep it going, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to get caught in this cycle. You don't want to get caught in this cycle where you responding and they not responding to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to get caught in that cycle. You got to try to figure out, right when you're in the midst of that cycle, you got to try to figure it out and then cut it off. That's why you got to come up with some kind of way to, like, get yourself off the hook. You got to come up with a way. Real talk. So it's been almost a half hour, so I'm gonna just say the number. People want to call in. I gotta see some people on. If you want to call in, if you got a comment, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. Like, it's a safe space. Whatever we talk about is just between us. You know what I'm saying? So call in 914-205-5546. And I also left the number in the description if you need it. So, hit me up, see what's up. We're talking about the circle of chasing right now. Emotions will leave you on somebody's hook. Somehow they done got to you emotionally, whatever the case may be, and so they just string you along. You gotta watch those emotions, especially fellas. You gotta watch it. Just because she flirt with you don't necessarily mean she wants you. And I see another meme floating around where it's like, I got 20 dates or something after the quarantine. I need to chill. And they probably do. Like, that's probably true. You know what I'm saying? Because they out here, you know what I mean, making fake love connections. Yeah, when this is over, we really gonna hook up. Yeah, all right. You ain't never gonna get to see that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just flirting right now. People just flirt because they bored sometimes. Not knowing that maybe the person, who knows? Maybe they really enjoy being flirted with. Boom, now you got a stalker on your hands because you didn't give them this attention. Stop leading people on. Get people off your hook. Also, stop letting yourself get hooked. Value yourself. That's the biggest thing I want to say. Value yourself. People play all kinds of mind games. People play all kinds of mental games just to get what they can get. Get to where they want to get from you. Why would you let somebody play those kind of mental games on you? Lord, I remember. I used to talk to this girl in college. I would say she probably was one of the baddest women at the college. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'm shooting my J for that, like for real. So I'm going for it. A lot of guys were scared to talk to her. Not me. Talk to her. But here's where I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I talked to her. We got cool. But I never really quite did my alpha male shit. Like I was on some beta shit. I was on some like, well, we can do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Like I was real like passive, like trying to get with her, like hoping that eventually somehow she would like me. Like I had no idea like that I fucked up that bad. You know what I'm saying? Later on down the road, I'm like, damn, shit really got to me. I was like, shit, I fucked that up. But I mean, this was my thinking back then because I wasn't too sure what to do. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, damn, I don't really want to, like, you know, I threw my line out. I got her on there. I'm like, shit, I don't want to fuck this up. You know what I mean? So I was trying to do whatever to like make her happy. Meanwhile, she's chasing down some other dude. And then she would like get back to me randomly whenever she wanted to. Oh, you know, what you doing? Come pick me up. It's like 30, 35 minute ride and shit. You know what I'm saying? Actually, I think it might have been, I think I was living over east at that time. And she was like over west or something. I had to go get her, come all the way to Actually, no. I was in East Side County. East Side, Baltimore County. I lived over there at that time. Went all the way to the west side to get her, come back. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't had no whip. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing hella shit, taking her, you know what I mean, different places and blah, blah, blah. And I think the only thing that ended up happening was like, I ended up getting a massage or something. Or no, I gave her a massage. And that was it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. After, like, all this running around and, like, food and, you know what I mean, listening to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All this bullshit. Why? What was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? My thinking was like, yo, I got to get with this person. Put my own self-respect on the fucking doorstep. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to really think. I'm just telling you, like, these stories because it's, like, crazy. It's really, really, actually, you know what? It's really, really crazy. Like, you just never know. You never really know what's gonna happen. So I try to pass on a couple stories to let you know, like, yo, I've definitely been there before. I've done seen everything, seen every situation. So I'm trying to give you some good advice. Don't be on somebody's hook. You know what I'm saying? Just let them go. It's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely not worth it. So you gotta, and when you could be emotionally invested in somebody, and maybe that's why you're on the hook. All right, so in that case, what you gotta do, you gotta cut it off hard. You know what I'm saying? You can't wean those type of people off. And a lot of times, them kind of people, some of them are narcissists. I won't say all, but some of them. You gotta cut them kind of people off. Cut them off. You gotta let them go. You can't allow yourself to get taken in that direction. All right? Trust me when I tell you. You don't want to keep chasing and chasing. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of female friends who won't let dudes go. They just won't let them go. For whatever reason. And like I said, it might be the sex, whatever. You gotta understand something that's deeper than this dating shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand what's deeper than the dating shit is your knowledge of self, your mental stability. That's the biggest thing out of all of this. your mental stability. You can't let people just walk all over you, you know what I'm saying? Do what they want, do what they feel. Why would you continue to chase that person? There's no need to chase that kind of person. They doing whatever they want to you? No. And that's what they gonna keep doing. You know what I mean? Because you won't allow it. Don't chase them kind of people. You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, I'm thinking that. Then I've gotten stories of, I won't say leading somebody on, but I mean, I was young too, you know what I'm saying, before the gray, you know what I mean, I kind of, you know, I did some shit, you know, I had people on my hook before. I'm stringing them along in my circle, you know what I mean, while I'm trying to get with so-and-so, you know, they trying to get with me, pressing up on me, blah, blah. And you know what, attention sometimes, or just to know that a certain person, or you feel wanted, yeah, you know what I mean? At that time, you're like, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. It don't matter necessarily who it's from. You know what I mean? Or maybe you just don't want to hurt their feelings. But look, this is a day and age you can't just not hurt somebody's feelings. Because in the long run, it's just going to be bad for them and for you, because you're still wasting your time, wasting somebody else's time. That's why I never understood how people can waste your time, because you wasting somebody else's time is also concurrently wasting your own time. You know what I'm saying? So that's what all this boils down to. How do you value yourself and your time? How do you value yourself and your time? How do you value yourself and your time? I had to make sure we have no call. So we always want what we can't have. Human nature, right? Now people say you want what you can't have, or can you have it? Or do you want what you think you could possibly have if you work for it? You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's not we don't want what we can't have. Maybe it's, do you want what you possibly could have, and you think that you have a good way to get it, possibly. Hold on. Jennifer said it takes a lot realizing what that actually means to each person. Yeah, it does, you know? It definitely takes a lot to realize what it actually means to everybody. But you just want to make sure, you still want to make sure you know that you're valuable. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you're worth not being treated like trash. And that's like probably my biggest point out of it. And that's what I tell people all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, if you feel like you're being mistreated, why keep putting up with it? If you feel like you're being mistreated, why keep allowing yourself to be mistreated? You know what I'm saying? You just keep complaining about it, keep complaining, but you're not doing anything. That person's not changing, and all you're doing is talking about how upset it makes you. There's no need for that. Just go ahead, move along, move it forward. Just keep it going. You know what I'm saying? Beat your feet. This ain't worth it at the end of the day. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. You know, and it's always a hard place to decide when to throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, throw it in. Throw in the towel. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't getting nowhere with this person. People will let you know, like, you shouldn't have to question whether a guy likes you or not. You should not have to question whether a guy likes you or not, because we're pretty straight up about that. You know what I'm saying? A guy's going to make moves and show some kind of interest in who he wants. Nicole said maybe they don't feel they deserve better. Yeah, and see, and that's another thing. I agree with that, because I've talked to people who said that before. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because like people, I don't know. I guess it just depends on your self-esteem. You know what I mean? And where you are, like I said before, mentally. Because you need to value yourself. Like, if you feel like you don't deserve better, you're just never gonna get better. You know what I mean? And it just took me a long time to like really get that kind of belief in myself. I did a lot of stupid shit for love. Or dating or whatever you want to call it. In hopes of. I've done a lot of stupid shit in hopes of. But now I'm a teeny bit wise. I won't do as much stupid shit. What happens when the person you want to be with lives mad far away? Yeah, I know. You know what? And that's crazy too. Like the whole distance thing. Now see, the distance thing, I wouldn't say that would be somebody keeping you on the hook. If you just because you have distance but you have a connection, then I would say that it may just be the situation. But I wouldn't say that they were leaving you in the circle of chasing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really, I mean, you're kind of on the same page, you just can't really get to each other. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a whole other conversation. Because long distance relationships, I'm so torn on them. You know what I mean? Because we live in that popcorn generation. You know what I'm saying? We want things when we want them. We're like, shit. So far, I can't get to you when I want. You know? So it definitely makes things more difficult. It does. But I wouldn't say that would be you being left hanging and chasing. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that at all. Let's see. Bakita says, why can't both men and women just be straight up with the person? I feel we should just treat each other with the same... Damn, shit. There you go. With the same respect we want. I always find it hard to understand why people with kids do stuff like this especially. I'm assuming they would never want their kids treated this way when they start dating separately. Let the circle be broken. Amen. And that's another thing. Kids, the whole kids thing. I'm going to tell you, because I got kids. The whole kids excuse, the kids excuse is foolproof. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you can do about it. And you could know damn well you're being lied to, but there's nothing you can do about it. That's the beautiful thing about the kids' excuse. When somebody say, hey, look, I can't so-and-so, I had my kids. All arguments supposed to stop right there. Everything's supposed to stop right there. I didn't call you back. You know, I did something for my kid. Whatever the case may be. The kid's excuse is foolproof. You can't crack it. There's no way around it. You can't say shit. You know what I'm saying? So the whole kid thing, whether and you know what, and I won't say every time it's not true, but I will say that it can always be used to get out of a situation. Always. Kids, the best excuse you got. Why else we got them? To make excuses and claim them on our taxes. That's it. That's it. Oh shit. And that's why I keep wondering, like, man, all this talk about chasing and all that, you know, all this around the circle and round we go. And you ain't never gonna get that person. Your game ain't tight enough. That person don't see what they want in you. So they just gonna keep letting you do whatever. Sure, this person wants to pay for my meal. Yeah, I'll let them. Why wouldn't she? I would. I applaud that. Hey, if you can get them to buy you a meal, baby girl, go ahead and, you know what I mean? Let them do it. Fuck it. It's all part of the game. You know what I mean? You gotta realize that you're constantly in the game. You know what I mean? You're constantly in the game. The game don't never quit. Whether you're just dating, single, married, it's still all part of the game. It's just different different levels to it, man. That's why I be coming on here talking about this shit. And especially talking about these memes. Because these memes will like have you like thinking shit is like the meme makes it seem like this is cool. That I'm texting this person, not getting a response. Somebody texting me, they not getting a response. And somebody's texting them, and they not getting a response. The meme makes it seem like it's okay. Like this is just a normal thing, and this is how people supposed to act. It's not how people supposed to act. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where people started following memes and like really believing in what the memes say. That's why I did that whole episode on like mind control, you know what I'm saying, about the memes and shit, and just like the whole meaning of it. Because it's like, yo, there's no way you can think that, or a person with a rational mind can think that this is straight. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing. Jennifer says, and if I may add, if some person don't choose their child, what does that say about them as a person? Like do we even, oh, there you go. Do we even want them if they aren't all for their kids? That's what I've come up against here lately. Yeah, that's huge. I'm gonna say it like this, and any woman listening, or you know what I'm saying, anybody listening, if you're dating a dude, whatever, pursuing a man who is not involved in his child's life, and you got kids, you don't need him. If you're dating a man who's not involved in their own child's life, you don't need him. You know why? Because they're going to do that to you. They don't value their kid enough to be around, right? If they don't value their own child enough to be around, they're not going to help you take care of your kids. And that's what, if you end up with somebody, that's what they're supposed to be there for. You know what I'm saying? You come as a package, not you specifically, but what you do. But I'm just saying, women in general, they come as a package. So like, I don't get it. I've seen women do that too. They'll like cover for the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's treating his own kid like shit. You know what I'm saying? He's treating his own kid like shit. It's crazy. Like but then you think that he's gonna somehow help you with your kid. Why would you even? How could you respect him at that point? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't respect a guy who he's not taking care of his own kid. If he's not taking care of his own kid, he's not gonna help you with yours. You know what I'm saying? It's just not logical. And if he did help you with yours and not take care of his own kid, you gotta still judge him from a moral standpoint at that token. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, definitely. Look, people got what they want, and they do what they want to do. At the end of the day, you know, you can't make somebody do anything. You can guide them towards it, but you can't make them do anything. And you, just because you think that you're getting somewhere with somebody, if you're not, you're not. You know, let it go. Let it go, bro. Let it go, bro. Don't get caught up in the moment. So we got 2 minutes left. Still working on this format. But I do like it. You know what I'm saying? It's different. Somehow we had some kind of technical difficulties, so China couldn't come in tonight. But it's still working. And I appreciate all y'all tuning in. It's nuts, man. Don't let yourself get played out. I'm trying to drop what little nuggets I can, because shit, I wish somebody had really sat me down and like broke the game down to me, like specifically. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest part of the whole game in general is loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest piece to the whole thing. How much love do you have for yourself? You know what I'm saying? Are you worth more or equal to what they think? You know what I'm saying? Because some people just will never see you as valuable. You know what I mean? And that's okay, because everybody don't have to see you as valuable. Everybody not gonna see you as valuable, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you need to just know that for yourself. Men, women, all that. Like I said, it just took me a minute to figure it out. So I'm posting memes all day long. I wonder if I should talk some more shit for a little bit. I'll talk shit for a little bit longer. I'm gonna talk shit for a little bit longer because I might actually pick another meme to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these memes are exactly, and I'm sipping. Hopefully you're sipping. Somebody's sipping. Hey, if anybody else is sipping, cheers. Because today was a nice. Today's weather was amazing. So I'm just say it right now. If you in Maryland, you know what I'm saying. The weather was amazing today. Amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I enjoyed it. Now I get to relax with a nice adult beverage. You see what I'm saying? See, Brakia says, I wish there wasn't a game. Yes, self-love, value, and self-confidence. Yeah. I know. I wish, but you know what? And the whole thing about, I wish it wasn't a game either, but you know what's crazy? Like, our animal instincts, like, make it that way. You know what I'm saying? That's just like they say, you know, men want women with curves and shit because they kind of can see them as a potential mother figure. You know what I'm saying? And that's true. That's real shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just in us to be this way and to pursue this way. You know what I'm saying? But we can't let all the TV and the, you know what I mean, the music and movies all get us thinking in a crazy manner. You know what I'm saying? They can't get us in a crazy manner like this. You know what I mean? It's like we're taught from TV on how to love. Like, I'll be in a conversation with people and they'll tell me what so-and-so did in the movie. And I'm like, yo, that movie was not real. Somebody wrote those lines down. You know what I'm saying? People will explain stuff to you that's supposed to be like an analogy for real life, but then it'll be for a fucking TV show. Oh yeah, well so-and-so said that to so-and-so on a TV show, so that's how it works. No, that's not how it works. That's just TV. You know what I'm saying? But Jennifer said it was nice hearing PA too. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, you know, because it's been gloomy, rainy, you know, just on and off for like weeks, man. Like April showers for real, for real. So I was very glad to get that good weather. Like, I got my window open right now. I'm chilling. A little fresh air in, you know what I'm saying? Very glad. Very glad. So, cheers to y'all. Cheers to y'all from Wakanda. Oh shit. Let me see who's all checked in while I'm here. Oh shit, Rochelle, what's up? Patrice, what's up? Hope you're doing good. Rakita, Jen, so y'all in here. Okay, cool. So hopefully y'all are in and y'all just joining me. I was talking shit about this meme, saying you texting him and he's not responding. I'm texting you, you not responding. She texting me and I'm not responding. We always want who don't want us. I do, but you know what's crazy? I do want people that do want me. You know what I'm saying? But it's the way that you go about it, you know what I mean, that keeps people genuinely pulled in. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you go about it. You know what I mean? How can you, there's got to be some kind of lure. There's got to be some kind of bait, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some reason that keeps you coming back. You know what I mean? Just as a human, you don't want some bland connection. You know what I'm saying? You want a connection with somebody that'll challenge you. Those are the ones that you keep around. Those are the ones that you build with. You know what I'm saying? Right, to keep somebody attracted, exactly. Those are the ones that you build with. You know what I'm saying? You're not building with anybody. Like, here's another meme. When you think the conversation is going well and they stop replying and it's a little ghost figure with tears in his eyes. Let me tell you about this. You fucked up somewhere. If they stop replying, you fucked up somewhere. Either that or they got busy. You know what I mean? But that's why it's a text message. You're not always gonna stay on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Because it might still, the conversation might have went well. Maybe they just busy. You know what I'm saying? But the meme makes it seem like all of a sudden, because they didn't reply, now the whole conversation was trash, and it might not be. You know what I'm saying? We just be so quick to assume things. You know what I mean? But yeah, the meme is funny because I'm sure we all have thought that at some point. But you really got to think about what they want you to feel by reading this meme. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, this whole love shit, it's all fun and games. You know what I'm saying? Until somebody gets hurt. Hurt people hurt people. You know what I'm saying? People being hurt, they hurting other people. Some people just doing it out of spite at this point. They're like, fuck it, I done been hurt numerous times. I'm hurting the next person I talk to. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurting the next motherfucker that come my way just because. You know what I mean? And that's just how life has been, man. That's why, like, in the quarantine and shit, you gotta take it for what it is. People got way more time on their hands, supposedly, allegedly. They got more time on their hands, so if you're not getting no time in the quarantine, even just conversation, then let that shit go. I like talking in person so I can look people in the eyes. You know, I do too. Like, especially like if I get somebody's number or something, I might text them a little bit, but I'm really trying to set up a date. I'm trying to set up a meet in person. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I date. I'm trying to set up a meeting in person. I'm not necessarily even trying to call. I'm trying to see you in person. I'm not trying to just be texting all day either. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're doing too much texting. You can't be texting somebody all fucking day long. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not real. It's not something that should happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasting your own time texting somebody all day. Meet them in person. See if you like them. Maybe somebody just don't know how to text. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know that. You got to give them an opportunity. I like what you said. Talking in person is always money. You know what I'm saying? Because even on the phone, even on video chat, you still can't get that full energy that you would get from being with somebody in person. You can't get all the nonverbal cues that you would get in person. That's why I'm always pushing for a quick meetup. Hey, to get some coffee, blah, blah. That's how dating should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to, like, women will talk to somebody and then that'll be it. They'll just talk to them and then, this is who I'm talking to. I'm talking to somebody right now. Like, damn, you just talking to one person right now? Like, what do you mean? What does that mean? Why are you putting all your hopes into one person? You don't even know if they like you. You don't know if you like them. All you doing is trying to give them all your time immediately. Let it breathe a little bit, man. I'm talking to somebody right now. Yeah, I bet. About to be talking to yourself soon, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, texting shit takes too long. Yeah, it does, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the text be dried out, or some people are just dry in text messages, but they cool in real life. You know what I'm saying? But then if I think they dry in text messages, I might not want to meet them in real life. Some people don't have good text etiquette. You know what I'm saying? My text etiquette ain't that great. It's decent, but it just depends on what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I'm all in and sometimes I'm not. So, you know what I mean? But that's why seeing somebody in person and really being around them, that will let you know, like, 9 times out of 10, like, what you need to know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, don't be so quick to give up just because somebody stopped replying to your text message. We all got lives. We're adults. We all got things going on. You never know what the fuck could be going on. You know what I'm saying? Crazy shit has happened. Like I was supposed to meet somebody and, like, something ended up happening to their friend. Like, literally, like, maybe, like, within an hour of our meeting, where a friend, like, got killed and shit. Like, you just never know what could happen. Like, I've seen it all, so you just don't know. You know what I mean? Just don't assume. Just know that you're straight. Me, I'm drinking. What am I drinking on? Crown Crown and champagne. I got Crown and champagne in here. Rosé. Try to mix it, you know what I'm saying? Make my crown sparkling crown. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm trying to make it sparkling crown. Fuck that. Yeah. It's that kind of night. I mean, fuck it. I ain't doing nothing else. It was going on this beautiful day. Fuck it. But yeah, don't let that shit fool you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being single. People are gonna show you attention when they want to. Don't let them fuck you over for it either. Don't let them. People really gonna show you what they want you to see. So we all here replying, getting nowhere. It's just a whole big group of us. Just a whole group of us. So fuck it. Try to stay off somebody's hook though. Real talk. Oh shit. Let me see if it's one more I can discuss real quick before I get out of here. Cause I'll be trying to flip these all the time. Here's another meme. 1,000 hoes will never amount to the one woman he wants to make his queen. 1,000 hoes will never amount to the one woman he wants to make his queen. Yeah. 1,000? That he just wants to make his queen, so she's not his queen yet? I ain't gonna agree with that. See, that's what I'm saying about these memes. I'm not gonna agree with that shit. Because if he just wants this one girl over here, she might not even want him. 1,000 hoes might definitely be worth who he want over here. And just because he want to make her his queen doesn't mean he should. You know what I'm saying? Because she might not be right for him. She might not be ready to help him build. You know what I'm saying? All he wanted, see, and that's where the memes come in. Because it's very open-ended for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But people take it how they want to, and then like I see people getting mad in the comments and shit, like about certain memes and stuff. And I'm like, yo, just relax. Like, this shit ain't even real. You know what I mean? Somebody just typed up the words that sound good. 1,000 hoes will never amount to one woman he wants to make his queen. This is not true. You know what you could do with 1,000 hoes? Seriously. 1,000? What? Nigga. 1,000 hoes? Yo, this is what I'm saying. This shit is misleading. Don't follow this shit at all. This shit is extremely misleading. 1,000 hoes. Come on now. Now, if you already dating somebody, and let's say you in love and you want to potentially build that unit, that's something different. But that's not what this is saying. This says to one woman he wants to make his queen. And she probably the one that got him on the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like, he chasing after her. 1,000 women back there chasing him. He chasing one girl that don't really want him. Why? Why, bro? Like, I don't understand. You don't even know why. Like, you don't know why. You just doing it just because of the rejection feels good to you. Why? Now, if you've read The Art of Seduction, you know there should always be some kind of tension there in seduction. There is no seduction without resistance. You know what I'm saying? So they gotta resist to an extent. And obviously people get in relationships with other people, so they know how to do it. But you gotta know how to find that person who's doing it the way you need them to. Everybody's just not gonna, like, and here's another thing which I really should talk about another time, is love languages. Because everybody's not speaking your love language. You know what I'm saying?
90 seconds.
See, they give you a little drop too. 90 seconds left. Let's see what Rochelle says with this 90 seconds left. If you had 1,000 hoes, you wouldn't see a queen for being one. If you did have a queen, you wouldn't have 1,000 hoes. Of course. I agree with that fully. Oh, shit. There you go. Yeah, I agree with that fully. If I had a queen, she would be worth way more. She would be worth more than 10,000 hoes. If I had a queen, she would be worth more than 10,000 hoes. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just somebody I'm chasing, I ain't gonna make that bet. You can't make that determination just yet. That's why you gotta watch who you chasing. You know what I'm saying? Invest in who you want. You know. And the same for you ladies. You gotta watch who you chasing. Invest in. You know, see what this person has on. See what their character's about. Don't just talk to them just because, you know what I mean, their sex is bad. Because, even though, yeah, obviously, you know, good sex is probably hard to find. But just because sex is good don't make that person good. Don't make the whole situation right for you. You know what I'm saying?
10 seconds.
Shit. Well, on that note, thanks for watching, tuning in. Subscribe, like, share. Come back next Wednesday, 10 o'clock. All right? And I'm about to be out. Peace.